brace yourselves because this is going to be kind of a longer intro than normal. What's going on, everybody? Today we are here with the trainer trials for this little 2-week period, and it's actually the GLC. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's the Gym Leader Challenge, where you can only play one of every card except for basic energy. It's kind of like the Singleton Challenge, but with the limit of it can only be of one typing. So like I chose metal because metal is one of my favorite types. There's a lot of cards to go through here, so I can't go through absolutely everything, but I'll try to hit like the big ones I think are really important to the deck, and you can maybe go from there. First off, if you're familiar with GLC rules, you know that you can use expanded decks. PTCGL hasn't allowed all of the expanded decks to be used yet, so like certain cards that are specifically good for like this deck aren't available for use yet. This isn't the kind of GLC deck that you would be taking to like a tournament if you were going to one, because not all the cards on PTCGL are available. All right, first and foremost, metal type Pokemon have a lot of health or good ways to mitigate damage, but a lot of times they'll also take like a lot of energy to power up. Form of energy acceleration, I've picked this specific Magnezone. A lot of people are going to be picking the other one, but what I have found, this is just a lot easier, especially because you don't need to be cycling energy that much, and this also combines really well with Mount Coronet, because that pretty much will always get you the ability to put 2 into your hand and put it down, and then also combining it with like energy retrieval or superior energy retrieval and things like that, or letter of encouragement in case something does get knocked out. And then I also do pair that with the Lucamine so that if Mount Coronet does get knocked out, I can bring that back pretty easily. Main draw engine is Revavroom. In any kind of metal deck like this, Revavroom is going to be invaluable. Being able to get up to 6 cards back in your hand, especially since you're trying to cycle through as many cards as you can, is very, very useful. The primary early game attackers in this deck are going to be this Bisharp and Metagross. Metagross has a very strict rule. If you top deck it, you can put it onto your bench as long as you have open bench space for free, and you draw 3 cards. Bisharp, for 1 single energy, does 120 damage. We can enhance that with Galarian Berserker, which makes all your metal type Pokemon do 20 more damage. So essentially he's hitting for 140 damage for a single metal energy. And then we're also combining this with Acerola, because if you do get any damage counters on the Bisharp, you no longer do that 120. So this allows you to lift it back up, bring all the energy back into your hand, and even be able to use that energy to cycle back into your other Pokemon. Or if you have Bisharp in play, you've done your 120 damage, and then they damage you. If you have King Gambit or a way to get into King Gambit, you can just knock them out for a single energy. It's a really, really cool synergy there. I'm using synergy right there. And then your mid to late game attackers are going to be this Dialga and Zamazenta. Now, Zamazenta, this man, ridiculous. If you can get into a board state where you have Zamazenta, Full Metal Lab, and Metal Frying Pan, it's taking 90 less damage. 90 less damage. That's crazy. You would need to get hit by a full-powered Zamazenta doing 220 damage to get knocked out. Late game attacker or end game attacker, however you want to look at it, Zamazenta is the best. Depending on like what your situation is, it may be better to push up the Zamazenta to get like a return KO, and then have Dialga kind of like just finish it up. It really all depends on like the situation, but those two are going to be what you're going to be finishing your game with, and you're going to kind of be like initiating with Bisharp. And then Jirachi being like a really helpful support Pokemon. Stellar Wish allows you to look at the top 5 cards of your deck, get a trainer card, but the Pokemon falls asleep. That combined with a skateboard means they can retreat even if it is asleep, which is really useful. And then a lot of this other stuff is kind of like, I don't want to call it standard, but like there are a lot of things you can really mess around with here. The big things in terms of like the support trainer item tool cards that are like non-negotiable, you have to use Mount Coronet, you have to use Crystal Cave, Acerola, and I think Arazu is also very, very important in this deck. It's a really important card, and it comes in clutch more often than not. That's the deck. I am having a lot of fun with the GLC format. I may even do it again next Monday, just because I think just the limitation of it and being able to do so many different types of decks is really cool. If you like this kind of content, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget, we're still on our way to 1 million subscribers. You guys actually helped a lot in that last video, and I really appreciate that. And if there are any decks you guys would like to see me try out, go ahead and leave that in the comment section below as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get to some gameplay. I just have to say, I knew John Cena was gonna beat Randy Orton, but I'm still upset about it. Yeah. It uses river stones to maintain the cutting edges of the blades, covering its body. These sharpened blades. Interesting. Oh, dark type? Okay, cool. What do you do? Okay. Man, do I just go for it here? I don't have a Arven in hand. That'd be kind of a bummer. And why not though? They're not going to attack me this turn. Okay, get the Pokegear. Right, I want to get the Pokegear. Well, I have those at least, so I can play the Magneton. Magnemite. Yeah, I think I do this one. Not worried about that. End my turn, because that can hopefully get me into an Arven or something. There you go. Cool. Never mind. I don't need an Arven. Who needs Arven? Overrated card anyway. My vacuum is really loud. What's that ball do? Wait, with the same type as your opponent? Doesn't make any sense. Dark and Dragon do 10 more damage. Jesus. I don't know what any of these cards are. I know that one. I have the silver border of that one. I saw that one as a cool one too. Oh, that's just trekking shoes. Okay. You're gonna ram me for 20? How dare you? What is this Jirachi teaming up with? Okay, so let's do the gear. I don't think I want to do that yet. Keep rock scouting. Okay, so I've got Meowth, Berserker. I don't have the Magneton. Okay, that's good to know. I have the Bisharp and King Gambit, the Revavroom and the Zamazenta. I do have the Arven. Do I have that one thing in deck? Escape board? Okay, cool. Hornet, Coding Energy. Okay, cool. So I am gonna grab Meowth and... Oh, but Varoom's prized, huh? Okay, bummer. I guess I'll grab Zamazenta prematurely. I'll just play all three of these down now. Which is fine. Then I'll do my Stellar Wish. We'll grab the Rare Candy. Cool. We'll attach here. So this can get me the Varoom, which is good. Okay, that's fine. I don't need to wake up that turn anyway. I can wake up on my turn. If they get another Dark Energy, they still can't take me out, so that's good. I thought about playing that card, but I don't know. It seems cool, but also seems like not cool, I guess. See, if I was playing that Cobalion, though, that'd be kind of fire. If you decide to play this one, maybe think about playing that Cobalion that, like, makes it so you do more damage to, like, your opponent's active Dark type, because a lot of people are playing Dark decks for some reason. This is, like, the fourth one I've played today. Okay, I think the move will be this. I'll do 50. Yeah, okay, we'll do this. So we will grab the Evolution Incense. But I can't get out of the active, though. Right, I don't have any energy in the discard? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we'll do this first. Let's just see how this all goes. We will grab the Bisharp. Let's Stellar Wish first. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna discard the... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna discard the Pokemon Tool or Special Energy, right? That's what it says. Yeah, I'm gonna discard those two. I'm gonna grab the Berserker. Attach that young, fine SOB. Let's see, can I get the escape board? I got a lot though. I can Ultra Ball, but does that do anything for me? No. I can research next turn, but I don't want to do that. Super Rod back in the Reviv room. I can use that to get like the Dialga. They've got 4 in hand. They're gonna take a knockout here. I think Iono is gonna be the move. Just go here. Yeah, I think I sequenced that correctly because I don't know if I would have had another way to. I wouldn't have had any other way to get Jirachi out of the active. I mean, I could have this girl. I could have got her out, or used her to get out the Jirachi so I didn't lose it. But then I would have had nothing to actually put in the active to do anything because I needed to get the evolution incense. Yeah, so this is fine. I mean, if they get the knockout, they get the knockout. No big deal. And that's why I can hold the Acerola for the Bisharp. So they don't get the knockout this turn. I don't know why I thought they did. Can I still use my ability if I'm asleep? Three evolution Pokemon. That doesn't really do anything for me. That's fine. I'm gonna do this. Air Balloon, Super Rod, Level Ball. That doesn't do anything for me either, right? I can put the air balloon on the Berserker. Just so I can have like free retreat with something. I think I go Iono here. I think I like this play better than the Acerola. Is that the right one? No. I can hold that for when they do that thingy. I am gonna play the Artisan though, just to get that get their little thingy out of there. Get myself the Dialga. I'll start putting energy on the Dialga. And I will just end the turn. Let them take the knockout. I'll respond with the Bisharp knockout. Then they'll come back in with the poison. So I'm assuming they'll come back in with the poison. What's that supposed to do? Are they getting the, whatever this thing is? The evolution of this guy? This fine young lad. Oh, Toxicroak. Oh, but you don't even have a Croagunk in play. What are you doing? Oh, they must have prized Croagunk. Got it. Okay. Is Larry's skill goated in GLC? What does Arbok do in this one? Oh, got it. Oh? So I think this turn I will attach. Do I attach to Dialga or Bisharp? If I attach to Bisharp, they attack me here and do damage. I can then potentially get into a King Gambit. I think I'm gonna do that because I want to make sure, because I don't know what's more likely to get into an Acerola or into King Gambit. Well, more likely is getting into King Gambit. I have more item cards that allow me to do that. I haven't played Ultra Ball yet, right? Okay. Yeah, that evolution incense is pretty cool. Not knowing like all the cards that are like pre 2023 is a little wild, because you don't know what any of these cards do sometimes. You don't even know what to look for. You can sit there and scroll through all the items and supporters and stuff for just like an hour. Yes, princess. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Hold on, if I hold... If I hold off for the Arazu, I can get the King Gambit next turn. Or I can play the Arazu right now to get the King Gambit. I'm gonna do that. I'll play the Arazu right now and grab the King Gambit in the Magna Zone. Then we'll do the knockout here, okay? And then next turn, because they're gonna come up and damage me, and then I'll evolve into King Gambit, and then I'll Marnie. And then when I Marnie, I should hopefully get into another energy. A top deck of a rare candy right now, though, would be pretty heat. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would really enjoy that. Anybody remember that? Why did you discard the Toxicroak then? Okay. Although that Crystal Cave could be pretty fire right now too, because I can keep the Bisharp and I can hold the King Gambit until Arbok comes in. Oh wait, that's right. Never mind. It does a lot of damage, not just a little bit. Okay. Cool. Then we Marnie. Yeah. Okay. I am gonna actually play the Crystal Caves still. Cool. I'll hold the skateboard. I haven't played Super Ride yet, right? Yeah, I'll hold the skateboard. And then I guess I just massive rend, right, baby? Get out of here. Vessel, that's cool. What's that gonna do then? That's not even gonna knock me out, right? Yeah, it would knock me out, and even if they had the toxic powder, it still would knock me out, which is cool. I'd really like a Magneton here. Like that would be, or a Magnezone. That'd be sweet. I think I'm gonna start attaching to Zamazenta. Something tells me I'm gonna have to use it here shortly. What's that do? Never need to play switch to poison active. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. That's smart for a poison deck to play. I can't believe how much of the game was just gambling. Cool. So now I'm gonna pump your stadium again, my dude. I can attach that there. I can do this and get rid of that. Grab 2 metal energies. And I just do some swinging. Some swanging. I haven't played Mount Coronet yet, right? No? No, okay, we're good. So, is it gonna Darkness Fang or Panic Poison? Okay. Okay, now the problem is the likelihood of me being able to get into a Zamazenta attack here is pretty low. At least this exact turn. I can Super Rod back things now, so let's do that. Let's get back the Jirachi, the Revavroom. Right? Or do I do like this, Poniard Bisharp? I want more draw power, I think it's the big thing. Yeah. And a metal energy. Metal energy. Can I bring anything back right now that would be useful? Nope. Pokegear. Nest Ball. Artisan. Okay. I am going to attach here. I'm going to Gladion again. Do I have 2 in my hand? Do I just attached 1? Bummer. Okay. We need to get the Magneton then. So I can grab the Arazu. I think that's the move, because then that gets me Magnezone. Yeah. Or no, I can grab Evolution Incense. No, I'll grab Arazu, because then that can also get me Revavroom. So I could potentially get into a Varoom, eventually. And then what I can do is I can play the escape board. Okay, yeah, cool. So I won't be able to use it for Jirachi, but that's fine. I'll be able to play the escape board to get out of there to get into Zamazenta, which will do 120. Wait, is that the right move? I don't think so. Now I'm thinking about it. Oh, did they leave? Did they just get scared at the power of my deck? Is that what this is? I'm playing this through. We doing this. We in this, baby. Let's go. Okay, well then, we're gonna take full advantage of that. That's 120, 130. Okay. Or I could have taken it out because I was already doing 130. Never mind. I remember. I'm good at this game, I promise. What's cool with this deck is that when it really starts to set up, it's really hard to take down. Like, they just can't do enough damage. Like, at one point, if I can put a Frying Metal Pan on Zamazenta, it's taking 90 less damage. What's supposed to hit through that? Nothing. That's what. Zamazenta is easily the closer. Wait, why didn't they attack last turn then? Yosoi confused. What do you get it off? What do you get rid of it? What do you... Okay, there, okay. That's fine. Still doing 140 though, my dude. So what do I have left in there? I've got an Adaman and something else. Yeah, I like this Magnezone, at least right now, when you don't have like the ability to like move energy from the discard using Bronzong. I like this Magnezone better in at least this version of the GLC. But also metal decks in general just are kind of like underrepresented. So that's what I'm here for. Realize my microphone's all turned, so I'm sitting all like contorted like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. All right, and we win. Woo! Oh, that was real classy of you. Real classy. Hey, I like the cut of your jib there, sir. Ooh. Should I try second this time? I'm gonna try second this time. I've been going first every time when I get the chance to pick. So I'm gonna try going second this time. Well, that's not a good start. No me gusta. What the hell is this? I'm recording this on Saturday, so it's gonna be released on Monday. Happy belated Mother's Day to the 1.3% of women that watch my channel. Y'all do good work. What's a bummer here is that I would love to play Iono to thin out that hand, but I also don't want to because I have the Magneton and Magnezone in my hand. What the hell does that do? Okay. Yeah, 130 is like an awkward number, and that's where like the Bisharp Berserker really comes into play. Okay. I'm just gonna slap you then, bro. Okay, well, that's a bummer. Need to Iono. I will... I don't think I attach here. I think I Iono first. Because if I can always Field Blower away the thingy. Okay, well, that's good. We can Artisan here. I don't like the idea of giving them Artisan too, but it's kind of like whatever. Okay, hold on. Let's look here. What have we got? I know I've got all three of them. I've got the Berserker. I do not have the Bisharp. That's a bummer. Okay. That's not fun. So Dialga is probably going to end up being my primary attacker this game. Okay. Good to know. Let's Stellar Wish. Mount Coronet. I like that. Yeah, and we will attach the energy this turn then. And we will end it. It's fine. Oh no, I should have checked to see if the rescue board was prized or not. Oh? Okay. Well, the good thing is that they don't have any energy attached yet, and they don't have, what I can tell, is the Frigibacks just quite yet. Really? Water Badoo? Which chimp? How is that? Okay. And there's the Field Blower. That's funny, you just gave me the Rev Room right back. It's up to 2, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so I definitely need to get down the... Oh wait, I can get down the pawn yard now. Because I can get the Bisharp out next turn. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, Stellar Wish. Okay, hold on. I did it again, damn it. I forgot to check the thing. That's fine, we're gonna check right now then. Okay, I do have it, that's good to know. And then that's next turn. What would I even do right this second though? I can get the Berserk or the other cat out right this second. Yeah, I like this move. I like this move. I do have Berserker, right? Yeah, okay, cool. I will draw into Metagross one of these days. I have to discard 2 cards. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and end my turn right there. This should still be fine. I won't Field Blower away until I retreat. Okay, well that's Baxcalibur. Oh, Drizzle. That gets him a trainer card, right? So that gives him... That just gets them the Irida that they're looking for. And Irida gets them Baxcalibur Rare Candy. But then, I mean, they'd have to have 2 water energy. I'll get some Barney, okay. Didn't they already play Barney? Oh, they played Judge, that's right. They put a Bravery Charm on that thing? Okay. That's fine, that's not even gonna help, because it's weak to metal. Yeah. Okay, so not having the Gladion's a bummer. Do you have the Magnezone? I can get rid of this thing if I want to next turn. Oh, it's 20 plus. I don't know why I thought it was like 20 times. Okay, that's fine. I can still retreat. Okay, Full Metal Lab. I get Dialga, I think. I think that's the move. Which Kyogre is this? Okay. And then what I can do is... Let me attach here first. Play the Full Metal Lab. Rumbling Engine. Rare Candy? Nope. That's fine though. I have the Gladion now. Cool. That gets me Magneton. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'll edit that out. Have anything to bring back yet? No. Gladion. Yeah, I definitely want the Bisharp of all of those. I can get rid of these 2 My vacuum's really loud, sorry. Okay, so like I was saying, I can get rid of those two because I can Super Rod back the Zamazenta. Oh, I haven't used Stellar Wish yet, have I? Cool. That doesn't even do anything for me. I guess I just get... I don't need anything I can get rid of right this second. So like any kind of trash cards. I'll just grab Arazu then. Seems the most useful here. So I can go into... I can go to Dialga and get the Arven back. But what does that actually do for me? I think I just hold. I think that's my best idea here. Because, I mean, they can take me out with doing 60. Oh, they can't do 60 to my active. That's right. I'm not going to hate that. I mean, I really would like to get the Magnezone out. But also, if they do take a knockout here, I can push up the Kyogre, which will take significantly longer to power up. Actually, take the knockout here, I'm just going to push up the Frigibax. Oh, yeah. If they take a knockout here, I'm pushing up Arctibax. 100%, 100%. Because I'll be able to use Letter of Encouragement to bring energy back onto the Bisharp. Thankfully, I don't think they actually can take a knockout here off of anything, from what I can tell. They might put damage on the... Oh, okay. That's... Wait, it's all of my metal type? That's really cool. Didn't know that. Metal Energy. And it's into my hand? Supporter and Stadium card. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a bummer. I was trying to put it back. Sure. Let's go. We'll go Marnie, I guess. Oh, that's funny. Why is it letting me play Counter Catcher? That must be a bug. I don't think I have anything to use Level Ball with, right? Yeah. Level Ball, I think, like, really only gets me, like, Magneton. Okay, there we go. I probably should have held the Level Ball because I could use that to get me as Ultra Ball fodder. Okay, we'll end the turn. It's fine. Slow and steady wins the race. What's cool about this deck also is it kind of ramps up. So like, yeah, it feels like I'm not doing a whole lot, but then as soon as like everything gets set up, it's like, okay, well, game over now. Okay, so they put their Artisan down. That's fine. They're gonna take out my Jirachi now, I'm assuming. Oh, Magneton. Well, that's not super smart. But does that even do anything for me? because I can't even get energy right now, right? I really don't want to Iono them, but I may have to. Yeah, I think Iono's gonna have to be the move here, because I need at least an energy if I want to take out the Tauros. I have energy in my discard, right? Hell yeah, baby. Okay, of course I finally drawn to Metagross, but it was from an Iono. Do I want to bring the Zamazenta back yet? No. I'm going to Stellar Wish now, and then retreat, and then let's go Pokegear for next turn. Then we can retreat out to Bisharp. And then we can just single lunge. Yeah, get off my battlefield. Whose do you think yous is? You know that you're weak to metal, right? Oh, if they get 2 water energy, though. I see. Fine. Palkia do? I don't care about that. Okay, so they have the 2 water energy. No big deal. Okay, so then I can Super Rod back the... oh. Do they only have 1? Nani? Oh, okay. Well, they're probably gonna get it. They have to get into energy right now, right? Like, there's no way they only play 7 energy. But what's cool here, though, is that with the Arven, I'll be able to get into Magnezone. I'll be able to letter of encouragement to get the rest of my energy, and be able to discard 2 of those with Ultra Ball, then get it back with Mount Coronet, and then start funneling energy into the Dialga. Come on, where's the 3rd energy? Well, then again, that's 7 energy on board. How many energy can this deck realistically play? Oh, crazy. Oh yeah, because they know what's about to happen. Oh, let's go, baby. Okay, so then I'm gonna hold on to the Arven then, because I can always Super Rod that back. I'm gonna put 1 energy onto the Dialga first, and then I can Revavroom there. Cool. I can Metal Frying Pan. How much does it do? It does 50 damage for each energy card, or I can do 120. Okay, well then I'm gonna Metal Frying Pan, I believe is the move, and then I can Mount Coronet back the energy again. Yeah, this deck is busted, yo. And then I can I'll just put 1. I'll put 1 there for now, because that can take out anything on their bench. That's good for me. Man, I almost want to bring back the Zamazenta right now, but I should wait. So what is attack for 280? Yes, I'm sure. Cool, we get that knockout. So I'm assuming they'll bring the Kyogre, but they won't be able to get 2 prizes out of it. But what I can always do is Arven Ultra Ball for King Gambit. Get the knockout that way. Yeah, if I do the King Gambit play, that gets that knockout. 120. That's 80. 130. But they'll definitely take the knockout. Oh, no, oh, sorry, that's right. They can't take the knockout here because I have the frying pan. I remember now. So it's going to do... Oh, they're going for the Aqua Storm. Okay. Oh, bummer. That's a bummer. Oh, I got it. Yeah, this deck is super cool.